Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Shawn "Showtime" Porter. He's 5. And it's showtime. Shawn Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA. This welterweight world champion looks to get back on top. Roy Jones.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. And he just misses with that jab. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot. It's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He missed with that jab. That left counterpunch will score. There's a scoring blow. Nice counter shot. Good counter right hand again. Hey, those punches add up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And he just missed with that left jab. Parries away that left hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter punch. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice counter. Good left hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. That left shot lands. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good counter left hand there. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Missed him with that uppercut. He misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
On to the fifth we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Great counter right hand there. Jab does not score. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Now, Jeff, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
Here we go in the sixth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
He blocks the hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Left counter scores. You can tell this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
So important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of it.
Round 7, here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Tried to score with a jab. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with the left uppercut. So that left lands. Perfect counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Perfect punch. Bombs away. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a...
And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
A swing and a miss with that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close. Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Neither man really defending themselves. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second.
And we enter the ninth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And a counter left. Got out of the way of that right hook. Counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
He parries the right jab away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up.
It's round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punch. Just missed with that jab. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
That counter shot lands. Nice job by him to block that jab. He parries that right jab away. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Trying to answer back. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think.
Let's start 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good one. That one will count. Nothing but air with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fight.
On to the 12th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Right punch. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Good counter punching from both these fighters. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's a counter shot. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Step. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. So the judges can't make up their mind. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.